light.
Yeah, so definitely actually more heavy setup coming out from the AVANT-GARDE team. They have opted for 2 AMX-50s and 2 T-69s.
Yeah, whereas the IF actually going for 2 T-50s, as a matter of fact. So those are TR5 light tanks, extremely mobile, very fast. And the 2 WZ-132s, so they've got the additional mobility here.
Yeah, and AVANT-GARDE actually pushing down the railway now. They have been spotted by the enemy IF team, and the IF team actually kind of around the central area of the map.
Oh, they're just completely monopolizing the field.
Yeah, definitely using the speed towards their advantage.
Yeah, those T-50s are very, very swift. That Panzer 1C is actually being chased down here.
Yeah. Yeah, take a look at the AVANT-GARDE team.
Oh, actually, it's just like, yeah, the Lorraine, just look at that. The T-50 is actually going like way, way deep inside.
Yeah, he's trying to take out the T1 right now.
Yep.
Yeah, and it will take out in one more shot. He is lining up, and it will take out the T1 on the AVANT-GARDE time. Yep, and the rest of the IF team actually now slowly pushing up towards the AVANT-GARDE base. The AVANT-GARDE team actually kind of pulling back a little bit because they know how fast the IF team is.
Those T-50s are very, very swift.
Yeah.
And being tier 5s, they, you know, like those T1s don't stand a single chance out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they also had to retreat their artillery as well. I mean, the Lorraine was left very vulnerable to those T-50s. So
definitely was. And the IF team actually monopolizing the
railroad.
Yeah, the western road. The IF team.
Oh, the IF team. Yes,
the road and the AVANT-GARDE team actually monopolizing the railway.
Yes, indeed. So they're leaving the Lorraine was slightly unprotected, but doesn't really matter though, because the eastern side is completely monopolized by AVANT-GARDE as we speak. And Blade that took quite a bit of damage as well on his Panzer 1C, so they gotta watch out a wee bit here.
They do. They have to watch out. And the IF team, pretty much all grouped up on the western side of the map.
Yeah, they moved their Lorraine 155 tier 7 really, really up there.
Yeah.
So it's a very advantageous
Oh wow, this
actually
that T-69 over there taking a lot of damage from that Panzer. No, not the Panzer. It's that T-50. Yeah, taking a lot of damage from that T-50. Taking a look at the piece of artillery on the IF side, lining up for another shot. Yeah, they have vision on the AMX-50, but they did just lose vision. So,
and now actually just AVANT-GARDE moving their own piece of Lorraine to just face the enemy artillery. This is kind of interesting. We haven't seen this much movement from SPGs playing on those maps. So yeah, the T-50.
Yeah, both T-50s now. Yeah,
like really roaming around like just the railroad. Those are poisons, really.
Yeah.
They're armored enough and fast enough to dodge most shells and you know, hostile fire, but they're armored enough to just resist and just sort of like be able to take quite a bit of punishment.
Oh no, this could be bad because that T1 on the southern edge of the railway hasn't spotted, and this T-50 now going up to try and take this out. Yeah, he's looking across this railway to try and take out that T1 over there, or not? It's not a T1.
No, it's the Panzer 1C that's left, but it's extremely low. Actually, you know,
really
Blade 12 is really, really low on hit points. You know, right now I gotta say that IF does have the edge.
Definitely.
Because of those T-50s, it's a very nice choice considering the map. They're so mobile. It's very, very hard even for SPG to get a clean shot at those.
Definitely is, and you know, I feel like the IF team should kind of pull their other light tanks on that western edge more towards the railway, because they know that the entire AVANT-GARDE forces
is on the eastern side.
Yeah, are on the eastern side. So, you know, if they kind of guard the railway, you know, and prevent AVANT-GARDE from crossing, then
dodging a shell. Godlike took
a little bit of damage.
A little bit of damage, but you know, those tanks are so mobile. It's so very hard to get a decent shot on those, even with a piece of Lorraine. Now.
Yeah, and the AVANT-GARDE team,
slowly creeping down south.
They are creeping down, but they, you know, they're so...
They can't risk it, though.
They're so slow.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And the T-50 actually up on the northern edge. The AMX-50s could be going for that, but I mean, the T-50 is just so...
No, I mean, the AMX-50s are just camped to prevent a base capture up there.
Yeah, definitely. And that Panzer 1C...
As long as IF has sight with those T-50s, there's not really much that AVANT-GARDE can do.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, those 2 T-50s are enough to actually get like complete sight over the railway, pretty much. Like who's going to cross where?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know.
Oh, and look at that! Overwhelming here, crossing.
Yeah,
almost crossing.
No, he's just trying to get vision on the AVANT-GARDE tanks.
On the AMX-50s.
Yeah, so that the piece of artillery can actually hit them.
Yeah. On the AMX-50s.
Yeah, because as long as they have vision on those tanks, the artillery piece can just sit back and just fire pretty
shots.
much anywhere on the map. So the T50 now,
doing a great job. No, I gotta say, like IAF playing this very well so far. They're completely neutralizing the AVANT-GARDE team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're not really allowing AVANT-GARDE to push out because
they're not. They're not. Those T50s are poison like that right now. Oh, and look at that. Just that was pretty close as well.
Actually, but that Panzer 1C might get taken out quite soon. It's really, really low.
It is really low.
Yeah. And so pretty much, these T50s are just guarding that railway and not allowing...
And providing vision as well.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword there. Oh, and Evan Blade here just attempting to cross, and and look at that, there's a push here. Those light tanks, the MX-13s and the WZ-132s are crossing towards the east, towards the south, pretty much.
Yeah.
They're on the railroad. They're not crossing just yet, but they are. Blade has been taken out.
Yep. So 2 tanks on the AVANT-GARDE team have been taken out.
Yeah, it's a tier 3 point advantage here.
Yo, but actually AVANT-GARDE driven. But they take
fresh
out
meat,
one.
like yes, fresh meat taking out an MX-13 out there.
Yeah. So great job coming out from Griven, taking out one of the tier 8s on the IF team. You know, I think
Fresh meat did take quite a bit of punishment here, though. He must retreat. That T69 is really, really low right now. So Griven's
Fresh meat actually taking a little bit of damage as well. Yep. You know, AVANT-GARDE, they should kind of use those AMX-50s to their advantage because, you know, the AMX-50s have so much firepower and so much armor.
They're slow.
They are so slow, yeah.
They're so slow. As long as those T50s are up and running, it's going to be very hard for MX-50s to do anything out there. Coke, who did take quite a bit of punishment as well.
Yep. He's actually moving more towards the western side now, and the T69s are still around the railway, moving down more towards the southern area.
That AMX-50 crossed actually up north.
Yeah.
One of the MX-50s crossed. He wasn't spotted. He's just trying to... Oh, both of them crossed actually. They're just trying to get a shot here.
Oh, but they get it. They get it.
They get it. They do get it. So,
so
an extra T50, a T50 went down here. So that's 8 plus 5. That's 13.
Yeah,
so they have a 10 tier point advantage here. The well, it's very well done. Those MX-50s crossed at the nick of time.
Yeah, great job.
Really, an amazing job here.
Yeah, and they actually did a pretty long range shot as well. You know, of course,
exactly.
The MX-50s so good at sniping out enemy tanks.
Exactly, and look at that Coke, who's really down on health as well. It's looking pretty good for AVANT-GARDE. They got to play this really carefully though, because one of their T69s, he was fresh meat, was really low on hit points.
Yeah, they got to keep that alive.
But they can afford to wait now.
Yeah, they can.
Because right now, AVANT-GARDE, IEF has no other option but to push with 2 minutes left on the clock. 1 minute and 45 seconds to be more precise. So they got to go for a push. And a lot of their tanks actually have taken damage. So right now, yes, camping for once would be the ticket for AVANT-GARDE. All they have to do is like really protect their piece of Lorraine.
But actually, to the WZ-132s and the T50 now moving up towards the northern edge. Actually,
well, they're going for the artillery pretty much. Like they're going for.
They're going to run into AMX-50s.
They have no other option but to go for that. But right now, the MX-50s have retreated to where the piece of Lorraine is, and look at that!
Wow,
so much punishment again here. So yes, back off.
Yeah,
please. Please back off.
Pretty much, and that T69,
no other option. Honestly, I don't see AVANT-GARDE losing this.
Yeah.
That was so brilliant though, those MX-50s just crossing. It's so risky for them to actually cross that railroad, considering the position, and come out there in the open, but they were unseen. And managing to take one of that
actually the base capture has started on the IEF team.
Yeah, Coke did start the base capture, and the rest of his teammates are going to join him. A last desperate push, but I don't think that's going to fly.
Yeah, but AVANT-GARDE, all they have to do is move those AMS-50s across the railway
to get clean shots, or even they've got their piece of Lorraine as well.
Yeah.
So I really don't see this happening.
Yep. So the base capture has started. Oh, and another tank getting taken out on the IF team. A T50 getting taken out. And another T50 getting taken out.
Huge shot here that came out from an MX-50, like Bingo Bingo Bong, like who's doing massive damage here. And he's going to finish this.
Yep, and
he's going to finish this.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, it's really easy
game over.
Because they're out in the open.
It's game over. And you know what? Kind of a